Once upon a time, in a small, impoverished village nestled among rolling hills, there lived a man named Samuel. Samuel was known far and wide as the poorest soul in the entire village. He eked out a meager existence by tilling a small plot of land, barely producing enough crops to feed himself and H. One crisp autumn day, as Samuel was tilling his meager field, his rusty plough struck something solid beneath the earth. Curiosity piqued, he dug furiously, until he unearthed an old, dusty lantern. Its brass surface had tarnished with time, and it seemed to have been buried for centuries, wiping away the grime. Samuel polished the lantern until it gleamed. As he did, a puff of smoke erupted from its spout, swirling around him until it took on the shape of a mystical figure. It was a genie. "I am the genie of the lantern," the spirit intoned, "and I am here to grant you 3 wishes." Samuel's eyes widened with disbelief. This was the stuff of legends. He could hardly fathom his good fortune. After a moment of contemplation, he spoke his first wish. "I wish for a feast, enough to feed the entire village." In an instant, a grand banquet appeared before Samuel and his fellow villagers. The aroma of roast meats, fresh bread, and ripe fruits filled the air. It was a meal like they had never seen in their lives, and they feasted joyously. For his second wish, Samuel asked, "I wish for a comfortable home for my mother and me, one with warmth and plenty of room." The genie nodded, and in a blink of an eye, Samuel's humble cottage transformed into a spacious and cozy dwelling, complete with a crackling fireplace and comfortable furnishings. Samuel's mother was overjoyed, tears of gratitude in her eyes. Now, Samuel stood before the genie. Having used 2 of his wishes, he thought long and hard about his final wish, knowing that it should be something that would benefit not just him, but everyone in the village. After careful consideration, he said, "I wish for prosperity and happiness to return to this village, so that no one here ever has to suffer like I did." The genie granted this wish with a smile, and from that day on, the village flourished, crops grew abundantly, trade thrived, and the people lived in harmony. Samuel, once the poorest man in the village, became its most respected and beloved figure. As the years passed, Samuel realized that the true magic of the lantern wasn't in the wishes it granted, but in the kindness and compassion it inspired. He used his newfound prosperity to help those in need, and the village grew stronger and closer knit with each passing day. And so, the legend of Samuel and the magic lantern lived on, a testament to the transformative power of selflessness and the belief that even the poorest among us can change the fate of an entire community.